let's start with Aleksei Kolosov. He makes his NHL debut tonight. I guess, controversial Aleksei Kolosov. He came over at the end of last season, played a couple of games for the Phantoms, didn't get into any of the playoff games. Then there were basically, after the Phantom season ended, like, rumblings began right away. Like, this kid don't like it. He ain't coming back. And there was a whole back and forth all summer. And then eventually, a week into camp, he shows up, albeit late. And now here he is, game, 9? And he has made his first NHL start, thanks largely to the failings of Ivan Fedotov. What'd you think about Kolosov just in his first game?
I thought in his first game that he was okay. It was like mixed reviews. I felt better about him in this kind of pathetic 4-3 loss to the Montreal Canadiens. I felt better about him in this than I did in any of the Fedotov starts, because it at least felt like he had a semblance of how to play goaltender in this league in North America, where Fedotov, I don't know what the hell that guy is doing on most nights, because he's just kind of spinning and like he's going way back into his net, and he's doing stuff that is bonkers to me. He's doing stuff that I just like, what are you doing? I don't understand how you are playing hockey like this. And it was all like every save Fedotov made, especially in those first couple games, just nerve-wracking, absolutely nerve-wracking. Whereas Kolosov just kind of played like a rookie goaltender, any old rookie goaltender making his debut. He had some weak goals, sure. He had some stuff that he probably would love a second chance at, but I felt like kind of relaxed by how normal the performance was. The only goal, I mentioned the Caulfield goal. So that one I didn't love. I think he needs to stop that. But again, a goal scorer picked his spot and he took
it. Sometimes you get beat.
A lot of the other ones were traffic. Or can we talk about the Brendan Gallagher assist real quick? Because that was ridiculous. Like, Gallagher was even shocked by that.
Yeah, that was like when he like drops his stick and it's just like, like I guess he probably he just kind of lost the puck on the broken stick and didn't get over fast enough. And somehow like he had time, but just didn't track how slow the puck was moving. Like Bush said, I think he thought it was like going to someone in the low slot, not all the way across the ice. Because the position he's in, the position the goal is scored from, is like almost parallel to the goal line. Like, dude, that's a hell of a shot.
He looked like a genius. He looked like a genius for that. Look, he looked like he set that up like Connor McDavid over there. It's Brendan Gallagher, folks. That ain't Connor McDavid. It looked like initially like he just made an amazing pass completely across the offensive zone diagonally that got in there and had a wide open net, of course, because he had no business making that pass, but his stick broke. It was complete fluke.
His stick just blew up. It was funny. In the third period at that same spot, Risto leaned into one and his stick blew up. I was like, maybe there's something wrong with the ice.
We were talking about Risto in that first pairing coming in, and then like we had that, and then on the Caulfield goal, Risto was setting up, trying to block the shot, and it looked like he was breakdancing because he had no idea how to get in front of that puck. It was so weird.
That's why they call him Risto Raygun, man.
Risto Raygun, yeah. He's got the track jacket on, and he's got the backwards hat, and he's like, crossing his arms. I would love to see Risto try to breakdance, please.
That's Kolosov, it definitely wasn't great. Like, I mean, stopped 20 of 24, 833. That's basically what the Flyers get every night. But that's the thing, is he wasn't bad. I wouldn't say he was overly bad, and to your point just about like in comparison to Fedotov, like I thought maybe he looked a little choppy in the beginning, just kind of getting his feet under him. He lost his net at one point. I was like, whoa, where you going, guy? I really thought he was going to play that puck that wasn't in the trapezoid, and then he was like, oh no, I know I'm not allowed, I can't.
Oh yeah, that's bad. No.
Yeah, like, oh no, can't do it. Like his shot collar went off. But for the most part, I felt the way you did. Like, no, he's not doing anything special, but he's not making me nervous every time they have the puck. Like,
right.
the defensemen are moving back as they're coming in on the rush, and then Fedotov's in his net. Whoa, no, you need to be not in there. It can't cross the line. You have to be in front of that. And he looked like a normal goalie, which is
it looked like a normal ass goalie, which I'll take. There's a phrase that my Simpsons fans out there will recognize when I say it. He was a perfectly cromulent goaltender tonight, and it's just it was fine. The goals he allowed were stuff in traffic, were stuff where the defense didn't necessarily they weren't the worst, but they weren't the best. It's stuff that I feel like they can work with. Whereas I felt like with Fedotov, he needs extensive work. He needs to go. I'd really, at this point, I'd like him to go to the minors. I'd like him to work with somebody and get extensive coaching, just focusing on his style and following the North American game. Where Kolosov, he seems like he's following the game. It's just a matter of refining his style and getting used to the pace of play and all that stuff. Get that experience.
Yeah, I think he definitely lost that one puck through traffic, but also the stick broke and nobody knew what happened. There's a goal that's scored off of a shin pad deflection. There's just some weird stuff in there. So I thought he was mostly fine. A couple, he'd want back, but
the problem's the team.
Yeah, that's the
it was a listless effort, and it's one that I think if the Flyers had decided to do any work before the last 3 minutes of the game, they might have won.
That's the thing. Have the puck more. You know how you protect a rookie goalie? Don't let the other team have the puck the entire game. Have a forecheck. Have a shift that lasts more than one attempt at the net, every now and then.
The offense was just a bummer tonight.
It was.
They had no pressure. It was just like what we were talking about with the Capitals game before they woke up in those too, where there's a lot of perimeter shots. It's a lot of just not getting in front of the net. What they did so good against the Wild was they were penetrating deep into the zone. Sean Couturier was like a wrecking ball in that game. He was getting in there, and he was not doing the same thing tonight until, again, with 2 minutes left. And they were close to tying this game. They were completely dead. And I kind of expected them to tie it. That's how much pressure they had at the end. And it's just if you had done anything, if you hadn't procrastinated, and believe me, I know about procrastination. If they had not procrastinated, they would have won the game, I think.
No, I said 4-3. That's a hell of a result for a team that played 3 minutes. That's wow. But I think it really does speak to quality opponent, and it's what makes tonight frustrating. Again, no one here is expecting this team to go out and be dominant every night, especially against other good teams. But Montreal ain't a good team.
No, they're not good at all.
Don't let them have the puck for 75% of the game. I don't know. That just seems like a losing strategy.
They had the puck for 75% of the game, and also, again, their defense is not that great, and they were the Flyers were acting like Shea Weber was still in there and active and elbowing people in the face. It's not the case at all. Well, I'm sure Shea Weber's somewhere elbowing someone in the face. That's just his nature. He has no choice in the matter. But as far as how they played, somebody posted, again, I never understand these advanced stats graphs because I'm an idiot, but one of the guys, I think it was my friend Joe from Broad Street Hockey, posted a graph, and it was the Canadiens defense through most of the season to this point, and it was just one big red blob. And I can't tell a lot of things from these graphs, but I could tell that was bad.
Seems bad. No, but that's coming into the game, it's man, Montreal, they don't get many saves. They're not good defensively. That's the thing Marty St. Louis is really trying to get this team to work on, is clamping down defensively, and they just don't. They score goals, they give up goals.
Yeah. And I expected to give up goals. I took the over tonight, and I was on the edge of my seat.
Thank God for that effort then. That's some good garbage time effort.
I was very happy.
You were able to do it for those couple of minutes. Why? Where was that effort all night? You could have won this game 6-2 if you played that way.
Yeah, anyway. It would have been nice.
We all silly like the mayor.